the AP dropped the college basketball preseason poll, and for the first time in forever, Purdue is debuting at number 1 in the preseason poll. This has never happened. They've debuted at 2 before during the Gene Katie era. This is awesome for Purdue. They are above Houston. They're above Florida. They're above UConn. Now, people are already asking, why is Purdue above Houston? Houston beat them in the tournament last year, and Florida went to the national championship game 2 and won. How are these teams above or below Purdue? Well, Purdue's just going to be better. They kept everyone pretty much, and they got even better in the portal. They brought in Omar Meyer as a freshman, and they've got guys who are going to make incredible leaps this year. But this is just awesome because it's another thing to put on Matt Painter's resume. 21-22 season was the very first time that Purdue was ever ranked number 1, which is awesome. They've been ranked number 1 a lot since then, and this is just the latest to show that when Purdue went to the national championship game and lost to UConn, that was not a fluke. That they have had some disappointing tournament runs, but overall they've had very, very good tournament runs and kind of overperformed, especially last year. Barely lost to Houston. If they get the call on the offensive foul on Houston, they're going and probably going to the national championship game against Florida instead. But they're going to win the Big Ten. They have their sights set on the national championship. That's their goal. That's their only goal. And I think it's reasonable. I think that they're going to do it again this year. And I would love to see Purdue versus Houston in Indianapolis in the national championship game, because it'll have IU fans really conflicted. Do they root for Purdue or do they root for Kelvin Sampson, who got fired who they fired and had their program in a dark spot for a while? So it would be very interesting. I would be on the Purdue side. Purdue can and should make the national championship game. And they've also, if you look down at number 9, Kentucky's there. They're playing an exhibition against Kentucky, I think on October 24th in Rupp Arena. So that's cool that they already have a top 10 matchup. Doesn't count for the record, but love that they're doing that again. So Purdue debuts for the very first time at number 1 in the AP poll. Boiler up.